Not safe for work. School sightings. According to Reddit. Number 21. So I'm in high school theater and have been hoping or helping a teacher out with a lot of tasks like setting up the green room and just little helpful things. Apparently, one of us let the door stay unlocked and unattended for a little too long. In our green room were two big blue couches that were the most uncomfortable things I've ever sat on. The teacher comes running into the room from the hall and says, "I think someone is in the green room. Go with me so I can witness." Okay. Thinking nothing of it, I go. We stand by the door and someone is most definitely in there, making some unusual sounds. I realize what the sound is a half a second before the teacher throws the door open to two kids from my class getting down on that couch. I only had like 2 seconds of view before the teacher screams, "Good golly, Miss Miley," and slams the door. I sat outside that door crying from laughter for about 20 minutes because they knocked on the door to be let out, realizing we had the stage completely locked down. The look on their faces when the principal let them out and led them to his office will forever be in my mind. Can you imagine? Balls deep about to blow and your teacher yelling, "Good golly, Miss Miley." I dream of it sometimes and still wake up laughing. Well, there you go. No matter what you take from me, you can't take away my virginity. 'Cause I don't have it no more. You'd need a time machine to steal it before I lost it. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lou. Hello, Max and Randomness. Goku, Wolf, Leonardo, Meme Machine, Potato Chip, Pamela, Phoenix, Graham, Rusty, Magsy, and 4chan. Jade, oh my god, Jade. This is probably the earliest that someone's ever tried to make me uncomfortable in my pants. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's less room. Thank you, Jade. You're amazing. I love and appreciate you. You are a hero, Jade. And not just a hero, but what I would regard as the stream queen, okay? The new stream boss is Jade. Jade, if you want to choose the new GIF for the stream, you're entitled to that. You can do that. I believe in you. Whatever you want. Thank you. I love you. You're perfect. That's kind. So sweet. I mean, on the first entry, my God. How did she even get here on time? Well, I'm guessing she's part of the Discord, where you can join and get notified of when to get into the stream because it's gone live today. This guy. As we continue this list, we arrive where? At number 20, because apparently I started at 21. You believe that? Isn't that crazy? Number 20 reads, "It didn't happen to me, but a few freshmen encountered sophomores having sex on a hill that my school had for the cross country and football. Then someone marked the hill on Google Maps." What the fuck? What do you mean marked it on Google Maps? Like they just named the area, or like they kind of sent some kind of message to everyone digitally? They out banging on this hill. Somebody says marked it as what? Sex hill? Somebody said bone zone. Hump hill. I like all of these. Pound mound. Fornication elevation. That's probably the best one. Damn, that's a good one right there. Fornication elevation. Special thanks again to Jade. Wow. Wow. Number 19. I had a guy through the school completely naked, just running. It was a high school, and he even ran up and slapped some teacher's ass. Haven't heard from him since, but that was like 5+ years ago. I hope he didn't get like criminal charges, because indecent exposure is a real thing when you're a dude, man. You know? And there's another bit of like inequality hitting your ass. Like, a girl can take off her top and run around, and when they catch her, there's not going to be a big, fallout. Maybe because when a girl takes them titties out, the exposure isn't necessarily indecent. But when a man lets his thing flop out running around, oh my God, good golly, Miss Molly, you know what I mean? It's the end of the world. It is the end of the world. Think of the children, okay? Little babies see boobies all the time because they gotta suck the milk out. But pee-pees? Ain't no kids and ain't no sucking when it comes to pee-pees. Not unless you want the law involved. It's gross. Oh, it's so indecent. Jade says, I would like the twerking Thanos. Oh my God. Y'all bringing out the greatest hits. I want you guys to know, okay, that you completely have the option to pick new. Again, you're calling the shots around here. Not trying to make it like, oh, I don't like that. Doesn't matter to me. Whoa. It does not matter to me. I just want you to know that when it comes to gifts, you guys can have anything. Allow me to venture into the past and try to find this twerking Thanos. We got pictures of Kirby. We got a little dancing Steve from Blue's Clues. There he is. There you guys go. Just when you thought Thanos was gone, he's back, baby. He's back. Let's go ahead and I guess he's dancing on top of the tip jar. Ain't that wild? Oh no, he's a little bit too far over. Ooh. Let me see here. Let me just resize that. Gimme. Okay, now he jumps over like that. Maybe even resize a little bit more. Okay. Well, I mean, that works out for me. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe even resize a little bit more. See, you've unleashed the OCD now. Terrible. That's not good for anybody. Okay, so he's kind of like dancing on the side of the rim. And then, I don't know. His right foot goes over a little bit too much. Our right, his left. Let me see if I can just bring that over a little bit more. Just look at that. All right. Look at his right foot. All right. That's okay. There we go. Well, now that Kyle's OCD is satiated as it pertains to the placement of a GIF selected by Jade following her arrival as Stream Queen, we're going up on the list of not safe for work school sightings. Here we are at number 18. Wow. I encountered fresh jizz on a locker room bench. A kid pulled his pants down in Spanish class and just pissed in the corner. A kid with a mental handicap who would vigorously masturbate in AP political science at least once a week. Look, man, a kid has a mental issue and he jerks it. Maybe you let that one slide, I guess, but you got to make it clear this is not something that you should be able to do. You got to be able to restrain yourself. If you can't restrain yourself, we got to find a solution. You can't just be cranking it around people. And, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If we have to restrain you, we will. You can't just be cranking it. But you're a habitual cranker? That's not okay, man. That's not okay. Number 17. A sophomore at my school gave a freshman a donut filled with cum. He got criminal charges. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all, though. Okay? Listen very carefully. I like to think that when I was in high school, which was like, what? Fucking 20 years ago now? Something like that? 15 years ago, roughly? 18? Shit. Okay? Like, 07, 08, 06, 05? Those were the last years fun would have been allowed in schools. These days, y'all getting criminal charges. And one of the main reasons I can isolate it to my year or years is because my years were when smartphones were starting to really bust onto the scene, homie. I had a Nokia. I had a Nokia in the beginning of high school, a Nokia brick. Let me get y'all some visual representations in case y'all want to know what the hell's going on. I had a Nokia brick in the beginning of high school. This is what that phone looked like. Okay? You want to text, you got to press them numbers multiple times. Throughout high school, I remembered getting a Motorola Razr. Boom. This is what that phone looks like. You understand? Nope, that's one of the new ones. This is what the old one looked like. Yep. You want to text, you got to press them numbers. Okay? I remember towards the end of high school now, I had a Sidekick. I don't know how to describe that other than to just show it to you, where the screen would flip up and there would be like a keyboard under it. So that was like cooler. It was a little bit better for texting and bullshit like that. And only towards the end now, homie, did we all have the iPhone. And I'm talking like the iPhone, what? The early iPhones, bro. They wasn't getting too much done. Yeah, the 3GS. I remember I had that, the curved back iPhone. Not, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I may have even had one earlier than that, dude. I'm not sure. Anyway, long story short, when these bust onto the scene, homie, everybody got a camera in their pocket. That's a problem. That is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, a lot of what otherwise might have been a he said, she said, you know, type of scenario is not only bolstered by the fact that most people walk around with phones, but I'm pretty sure that they were setting up cameras in schools around that time, like in most schools, you know? So you ain't just like in a boys will be boys situation. You are in trouble, boy. You're in trouble now. But either way, don't get me wrong. I am completely against the idea of filling anything that the implication is somebody should be eating with something that came out of your body. That's disgusting. Okay? It's bad enough when we're touching things, the secretion from oil of our fingertips is on it. We're dirty, you know, monkey human beings, and that's, you know, it is what it is. I guess we got to deal with it. But I mean, you're jizzing in a pastry. That's not the type of paste they were looking for. Okay, gross. And you're giving that away. You give that jizz away. Project Valkyrie says, I had myself a shower, got some tea. I'm ready for a good stream. Nice. Max says, my dear followed me to school and pissed on my girlfriend. Don't ask how I was able to bring my deer. Well, I mean, you said it followed you. So did it follow you or did you bring it? You know? Fido Gaming says, a kid in military school accidentally sat on jizz when he was trying to take a poop. Who jizzes on a goddamn toilet seat? You're like standing over the seat, jerking it. Just jizzing on the seat. You don't wipe that up. Oh. Cigarfish looks like he got the wrong message when she asked about a cream-filled donut. Hardy har. Random says, I wanted a Razr so bad, but I got the Nokia flip phone. I didn't know they made those. Adam Wells says, when I was in the 8th grade, we had shared bathrooms because class rooms, or between classrooms, and it was crazy because Oh man, that was like a burning sensation in my nose, like I was about to sneeze. It was crazy because when a dude went into the bathroom for extended periods of rhyme, is this the video game Rhyme, homie? You know what I mean? You know there's a video game named Rhyme? Did you know that? For for all consoles, you wanna play Rhyme, the video game. Did Kyle play Rhyme? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. My Corona. Oh my God, it's that lady who eats cornstarch. Get away. Oh my God, another lady who's eating. I swear, this isn't my subscription feed. It's not. I look, these aren't even them for real. They're people talking about them. They make like their entire street being. See, listen to the dude. You hear the guy giving the voiceover. He's talking about this person while he
taste the mushrooms. So if you don't like mushrooms,
all right, shut up. No, now I'm watching it, so people are gonna think that I'm a guy that's talking about them. I'm just explaining to you guys that this is not what I subscribe to. Corona, man, I can't even. Okay, Kyle. Kyle Rhyme. Has Kyle played Rhyme? Nope, doesn't look like it. And if I have, then maybe it's gone. I really remember playing that game and hating it. Is there no way? I remember playing that game and hating it. Doesn't look like I played it towards the end of the stream either. What a nightmare. Oh well. Those things happen. Continuing up to wait. He got criminal charges. That sucks, man, but he deserved it. Someone says that's plain revolting. Wow. You know, how you guys feel about that? Special thanks to Jade. Piggy Swinkles, let me try to find that, says I was outside smoking a cigarette. I was going to sneak out a fart and then alarm bells went off in my head. I stopped right now. Do not pass go. I'm really glad I didn't. Oh, you're implying that you would have crapped your pants. Potato Chip says, I still have an iPod and an iPhone 3. She said, knowing that they were probably gifts from somebody. They probably had it before you, punk. Seraphin says, Kyle, my first phone was a flip phone, whereas everybody else had an iPhone. I felt so poor. Well, it brought you to where you are today. I need to find that thing that I used to zap flies. Only then can I achieve the final level. Yes. Where did it go? Shit. I saw a fly and I was gonna zap it with this racket. Zap it with a racket. And then it eluded me. No, not on stream, no! Okay, fine. You know, maybe, just maybe, parts of me haven't drained, and now you all get the unfortunate treat that is gross hell noises. Get them while they're hot, you know what I mean? What an amazing, urban legend here. Lou Malia says, I don't go to public school. My friend says there's dried jizz under the desks. I bet the rich kids must have the craziest stories about public school. I heard everyone has a gun. Well, my father told me that they don't wear pants because they can only afford one in their entire household and they have to take turns. That's pretty good. Sorry, I was making that one up as I go along, but it was pretty stupid. It works. Biggie Swing says, I have a Samsung Galaxy S9 currently. This isn't like a like what phone do you have right now thing, but we appreciate the information. Ness says, Kyle, please look up Hulk Hogan without a mustache. It's cursed. Why? Why you want to ruin images of people? Like, you know what? I was having a good listen. Literally today, Stripes and I were having a good laugh, thinking about a character or two characters from The Simpsons called Lester and Eliza. They appear at the end of an episode where I think Krusty gets in trouble, and Bart and Lisa are, in the midst of trying to save him and shit. But then at the end, it's revealed that Lester and Eliza are actually the ones who come through to save Krusty. And when you look at them, they're just like a Lisa and a Bart, but that are slightly wrong. And Stripes was saying how these characters were like drawn using a list of do nots as it pertains to the drawing of Bart and Lisa. They're probably, a list of like things that you don't do. So the fact that the eyes are ovals instead of circles, the coloring, the fact that Lisa's dress is not supposed to have like sleeves, you know what I mean? Things like that. Just a list of things that you don't do, and they make these characters. And I just love them because what makes them so wrong is how used to Bart and Lisa's design we are. So when we see just a slight difference, like the too many, I guess spikes when it comes to their hair, shit like that, it's just wrong. And I guess that's what you like about the cursed Hulk Hogan. But, Hulk Hogan's been out of our memories for long enough that unfortunately, seeing him like that, it would just be like looking at a picture of a dude. It'd be funny if like the camera went into your room right now and you look around and there's nothing but pictures of Hulk Hogan and action figures, and on the roof there's like a Hulk Hogan wallpaper. You're like, he's not out of my memory. Joanne Yoshiki Stan Alexander writes Pen 15, and the award for most confusing username and comment goes to, let's get to the bottom of this, guys. Jose says, Kyle lists on the way home, relieve all the stress from the workday. Whenever I think of relieving stress, I think of what that mental kid was doing in that last entry. What was he doing again? Let me see here. Wow, I've read a couple of entries. No way, I just skipped the one that I was reading. Whatever. Here it is. Mentally handicapped kid who would vigorously masturbate in AP political science at least once a week. Vigorously and once a week, man. They need to put a stop to it. It's not all right. It's not all right. Oh God, am I gonna sneeze? I couldn't reach it. Okay, sorry. I am real sorry. I could not reach the thing in time.
You're gonna end up getting sick.
Okay, so as we continue up this list, we're at number 16. 2 stories, one not safe for work, and the other one is messed up. The janitor in the elementary school died while mopping the floor, and somehow this didn't get around the entire school, and my entire class saw them taking his covered up body out the front door. Messed up. Another is walking in on several people giving BJs in the band room. It became a daily thing, and I should have known to also knock on the practice room doors before entering. It became a daily thing? Who are these girls, man? That's what's up. A security guard from my school died. He died around November last year, and when my school had the pep rally in the school auditorium, every student stood up for a moment of silence for the security guard. Even though I really never met him, it's very sad having a security guard die young. A lot of people dropping. Pretty unfortunate. Linda says, bless you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Adam Wells says, my brother showed me a video where 2 kids were fighting and a mentally disabled kid got out of one of the classrooms and thought it was a dance party and started to break dance. You ever watch a video of a fight somewhere and something that's not the fight just makes it really great? I remember one time I was watching a video where like these two dudes were posturing like they're about to beat each other's ass. And I think they eventually did get into a fight. But like in the middle of it, or perhaps towards the beginning, a dude on a skateboard comes and just like fails whatever trick he tries to do. And he's on the ground like, and then the other guys are like fighting. But it made it so great because this guy's just like, oh, you pathetic piece of crap. So imagine just like two dudes about to just, I'm really going to work out this aggression. And then this guy's like, oh, snap. And he does like he's got like a cardboard box and shit. Oh, man, lays that on the ground. Yeah. So as we continue, all right, we arrive at number 15. What happened in the locker room should stay in the locker room. With that said, I once walked in on a kid shoving a crucifix up his butt on a dare from his friends. Well, sometimes there's only one way to purify your body and keep Satan out. You know? The power of this crucifix will seal this entryway that none may enter. Only exit. In the name of Jesus. Somebody said, holy shit, how right you are. Look how much upvotes that got. 20,000 to the 12,000 for the entry. The response almost doubled. Almost doubled the entry. Hominus. You gotta bless it, you know? As a matter of fact, I heard that when he goes to the bathroom and the poop touched the water, it turns to wine. Number 14. I went to teacher's room to get some papers that my Portuguese teacher had forgotten and stumbled upon my gym and my biology teachers kissing each other really hard over the meeting table. They didn't even notice me. What is it about biology teachers? It's that stupid fly again. I must show him the true meaning of my Zappalaps. Yes! How do you like it, you dead motherfucker? As we continue this list, I arrive now at number 13. Not me specifically, but two kids in my Two kids in my Catholic school fucked in the bathroom and someone caught them and videotaped it. They posted it online. Our school made the news and now they measure girls' skirts if they look too high, as well as banning phones. That'll take care of it. I'm surprised they didn't find out which of the little bastards took the recording, because I'm sure they'd have tried to get him for like kid bing bong, you know what I mean? Schools really suck. They just don't know how to deal with anything that occurs. That's the worst part, you know? But I guess when it comes to high school, everybody's running around with that little titty energy. That's the way that it is. Candy Stripe says, break dances gently. What the F? Seraphin says, take your time, Pastor Kyle. Pamela says, Kyle, as of late, I have been seeing a lot of ambulance sirens blaring whenever I am heading to and from university. Well, it's important that you understand that as a person attending university, you are one of the best hosts for any viruses that may find their way to America. You know, a lot of us have the luxury of, at the very least, only rubbing elbows with the other assholes that attend the places of work that we go to. But odds are, because of the way that the world works, you do not get a job that allows you to sit in isolation with other bastards. They, you know, if you're not working like in the food industry or with clothing or at a bank or some bullshit where people are coming in and out and you got to deal with them, you got to exchange hands with paperwork and fucking money and shit like that. So it's, again, you know, like think about like somebody whipping out their titties and you getting yourself a good handful. It's not always just like the titties that are in front of you. It's every person who's ever touched those titties and all the other titties they've touched too. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, these people have families and no kids, no germs as well as like kids, dude. So fuck. And those kids will probably survive. They're pretty resilient, man. But you and your old ass, it's gonna wind you. It's gonna knock you out. So be careful. I know that may seem like it has nothing to do with the ambulances, but maybe it does. This corona stuff should scare the hell out of you. But I think what I should do is just make another video, because I think my first corona video really just threw the footage out there in a way that people could go, oh, this is what's going on. And I need to find some of it's not safe for work. I don't know how much I can show bodies on YouTube, man. Maybe I just need to make it more like a trailer for a shitty movie. Is that gonna fool anybody? Look, it's a production, YouTube. But see, this guy's fine. And then he unzips his body bag and he's like, I'm fine. Oh, body bag. Unbelievable. Waltzing corpse says, oh God. See, we should have the corpse waltz. A hippie in my senior year fell off a 3rd-story balcony and busted his head open by the library entrance. He fell head first. It was like a water balloon. Dude, is he okay? I am so sorry. I have no idea why I couldn't resist. That's not cool. That's fucked up, man. That's not the way to go. He fell head first. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That is not cool. Adam says, my brother also had ISS. Not sure what that is. He was put in a class full of mentally disabled kids, and he called a girl a titty girl because she would yell titties out of nowhere for no reason. Wonder if she had Tourette's. Maybe it was a tick. Have I seen the movie Kids? Kyle. Skaters jump some dude and beat the hell out of him. Nope, haven't seen that movie. Stripe says, would you kill a ladybug that was lost in your home? Oh, why do you have to phrase it like that? I'm sure people do kill bugs when they find them in their home, but just the sadness associated with like a bug being lost, you know? Like it doesn't even want to be in here. Oh, you're talking about because I zapped that stupid ass gnat fruit fly bitch. He knows what he's doing in here, and they need to get the hell out. Bastards. They trying to live in here. I live in here. That's insane. If it was a ladybug, I would leave it be, but yeah, I think I try to find a way to, get it in a napkin and take it outside or something. Lost. Jeez, so sad you phrase it like that. Big titty, big titty, big titty. Stop. Flash 5 says, thanks. Throwing it back has made me unbelievably happy with this stream. Throwing it back? Like the girls do with that big ass? Throw it back. Hey. Sorry, Pamela says, Kyle, do you believe that beer can really protect us from... No. No, okay? I don't know if you guys are joking with stuff like this. Alright? And you know what sucks the most about all of this, guys? What sucks the most is how many people are in China's pocket right now. You understand? People were mad at LeBron James a while back. And if you don't follow this kind of shit, let me summarize it for you in a way that doesn't waste half your day. People were mad at LeBron James because even though they know that China is not about, the freedom of speech, is not about people's rights and shit like that, everybody knows that China paid him bills. You put out a shitty movie and it doesn't do well here, maybe the Chinese will see it. So we have to stay nice and, good with the Chinese market so that they will pay our bills. And it's not just that. We're jumping through hoops for China too. China don't like skulls. China don't do gay. You know what I mean? So we gotta, for the most part, keep a lot of that shit off screen. We're editing the video or editing the movie so it doesn't have anything that the Chinese are against or superstitious as it pertains to. You're jumping through hoops to appeal to that market. Okay, nigga, we all get it. We want to make some money, whatever, okay? Now there is a virus over there that's afflicting over 40,000 people, definitely more. But China is misrepresenting the number. They're lying about how many people are affected because for whatever reason they want to save face and look like they're just all powerful and totally in control of everything. But the bottom line is lives are being lost. Lives have been lost, and potential lives can be lost because of the misinformation that they, or more specifically, much of the information they are withholding. They know things and they're not making it apparent, okay? And that is endangering human life further, okay? I feel like some kid knocks over some fucking milk, dude. It ain't that big a deal at the end of the day. But when you're spilling milk in a way where it could endanger other people's lives, I don't even know how the hell you spill milk like that. How does China spill milk that hard? Did they throw it into, I don't know, like machinery that was keeping people alive or some shit like this? You shutting off the, my point is, dude, China's lying, and that's okay. We don't really expect much from China. But you know who else is lying? The WHO, the World Health Organization. They know that it's bad. They knew that it was bad, but they were still giving China time while they were gargling them balls and allowing them to basically paint this whole thing as something other than it was. And that's a big problem for me because you're supposed to care about human life. World is right in the name of your organization, but instead they should change it to China Health Organization. If you're going to be spitting out the propaganda that, like, here's how it works in China right now. I think I made this analogy a list ago, where imagine like China goes, only 10 people have died of this, but you're in China and you look in your backyard and 40 people have died and they're all wearing t-shirts that said the coronavirus killed me. If you take video of those 40 people, because it's 30 people more than has officially been reported by China, you're now a criminal and you're going to get hoisted up, never to be seen again. Or maybe welded into your fucking apartment. That's a real thing that's happening right now. People are getting welded into their apartment and being left to die, okay? But you could also be hoisted up, thrown into these quarantine facilities where the people tell you there aren't bathrooms here, there aren't, machines, there's no, there are barely fridges in some of those places to actually help you get food. You're literally supposed to be in this room with other sick people and then die. And they digging ditches and dropping the bodies in there. And that's what's going on over there. Now, hey, it's a tragedy. But it's a tragedy that was essentially made possible because of the government and the structure of China as it is right now. We are not supposed to be allowing things to go down like that here. But when you see people like Facebook, when you see people like, Snapchat, and who else was it? Probably Instagram too. They're trying to make it seem as if a lot of the information that's going around is fake news. Bitch, how is a video of a bunch of bodies fake news? You get what I'm saying? What you mean? Like, are those people actors? I don't understand. A video of bodies are fake news is crazy right now. It's crazy. So on some of these pages, you will see people pushing a narrative of, you better watch who you believe things from because there's a lot of misinformation going around about it. And I'm like, look, a lot of people, what they care about is how many bodies dropping because of this shit. And maybe they'll say otherwise if you sit them down for an interview, but can I be honest with you? That's human nature. You roll up, like I wake up and Dia goes to me, there was a shooting. The next thing out of my mouth is how many people? Do you get what I'm saying? How many people? Because that's how we gauge how bad things are, okay? So when it comes to China, we got a virus that got out. I'm not really worried about how it happened and what's going on. I'm worried about what the fuck we gonna do about it. Tell me what we're doing now about it. And China can't even be real about the number. China's supposed to be good with numbers. They can't even tell us the number. And we know there's more. And now all of the people are like, oh, well, you're racist. And we're like, nah, ain't nothing racist about it. We just want the information. Can China give us the information? And then they're like, yeah, here's the information right here. This is the official information. And we're like, oh, weird. This video seems to contradict that. oh, there's just a lot of misinformation and fake news going around. Suck my balls. You will know who and who not to trust based on what side they stand on when it comes to a lot of what's coming out of China right now. If you see somebody stand up in front of a microphone and start telling some crazy story that maybe you can't really verify or validate, that's one thing, dude. But when there's a literal video of just bodies in bags and people hoisting them into trucks and maybe bodies piled up in a ditch and shit like this, and you know that they're inconsistent with the numbers that are being literally officially fucking thrown out there. You're seeing doctors who are trying their best to save fucking lives to the point where they are exposing themselves to the virus, taking off their mask and just spitting some shit to you. Maybe you should believe them? Oh, but it's misinformation. What is happening, boy? This is crazy right now. Flash says, Kyle, if you want me to share a weird story that might have happened in my school, it was a rumor, but knowing the people that supposedly did it, I would not put it past them. That was a long comment to not just tell me what happened, man. Damn. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. Waltzing Corp says the coronavirus will decimate South America, and I'm really worried that oh God, look, we didn't think about South America. We did not think about South America. Or at least I didn't. Holy shit. What is wrong with my nose hole? What is wrong with my nose hole? Well, at least it's all coming out as opposed to allowing me to stay congested. That might be a nuisance. What list is this? Not safe for work school sightings. According to Reddit. Jesse says, I think the coronavirus is a Chinese using biological warfare to weaken us for an attack. That's a bit excessive. Especially since, long story short, I think what we're supposed to assume is that regardless of whatever it was intended for, sometimes, in a laboratory, you make all kinds of weird shit because it's got to get bad before it gets good. Potentially, imagine you and I are tasked with trying to cure cancer. There's a very big possibility that while we're in the laboratory trying to cure cancer, we create something that is 1,000 times worse than cancer. It's not meant to get out, but we got to play with this thing until we can hopefully find a cure. But if it does get out now, oh shit. Whether it's intended to be, whether this thing was intended to be used as a weapon is irrelevant now, because it completely and clearly got out accidentally on them. And look, I don't want to seem like an asshole, but as soon as we knew something was going on, as far as I was concerned, them borders should have been shut down immediately to everybody, boy. Turn a plane back, turn a ship back, do what you got to do, man. Figure it out. You don't want to spread that. No. It's not, it may seem insensitive, sure, but it's certainly not racist. I think it's safer than sorry, because we're looking at pandemic tier shit right now. What's awe-inspiring, what's shocking and horrible is how China is handling it. But hopefully if shit gets over here, at least 10 people here have it. But you don't see us fucking, I don't know, like overnight, like 100 people now have it from day to day and shit like that. That's nonsense. I really hope that we have what it takes to handle this better, because I don't know, man. I'll make another video about it, because again, I just want to throw together the videos that give you like what I would consider irrefutable, just like a fly on the wall type look over there. A lot of people don't see these videos, so they don't know where I'm coming from. And I think it's important to lead first with the videos and go from there. And then we can have a discussion about it. Because otherwise it's just gonna seem like, oh, I'm just making shit up, or I'm making it worse than it seems. No. Yeah, see, man, you got to see. Number 13. Not me specifically, but 2 kids in my Catholic school fucked in the bathroom. Wait, you read this. Number 12. I went to a small party at my friend's house. My girlfriend and I got there late. We went in and noticed nobody was in the living room. Weird. And they said they'd be there. So we started walking back to the back, and I could hear several voices in the bathroom or bedroom. What's wrong with you? I just opened the door, and there were 7 of my friends just having a casual orgy. Oh, damn. Oh, casual orgy. What? Meta says, I'm from an Asian country, in an Asian school, and most of the kids here are really chill and never fight. I find this very displeasing. What? What's very displeasing? The fact that, you're gonna get a virus, or you'll be alright, man. Like, what does that have to do with anything, though? Never fight. I don't know. 101 water cooler. I'm going to sign out of this live stream if there's more corona, as my anxiety is going nuts. Let me help you with that, punk ass. Do you think the virus gives a shit about how you feel about it? It's here. All right? Not next to you right now, but it's all around you. Some of y'all gotta nut the fuck up. Take some medication if that's what it's gonna take, because your anxiety is not a factor in whether or not this contagious thing that can survive on surfaces for like over a week is my God. What am I supposed to not talk about it for you? Is that what you want, water cooler? You want me to not talk about something that's happening? You guys are worse than, I want to say, people who try to not think about anything politically going on. What the fuck? Like, I recognize why say it? That's what bothers me. I think the fact that you said it is like, I'm gonna leave. Like, Stripes and I always joke that people on YouTube who make these like why I left this fandom videos are my favorite thing in the world, because it's like a guy standing up and going, I'm not gonna, if you say another thing, I'll do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Erwin says, I got a coworker telling me the other day that the virus isn't bad, and it's people trying to push xenophobia towards China. Okay. Okay, bro. Can you imagine? I think the craziest thing about this is that it really shows you how some people who don't know shit have a lot to say about something they have no information regarding. So, again, I'm a visual guy. I do like to see something for my own eyes, as most of us do. Okay? I am not of the belief that things cannot be doctored and videos can't be faked. I am not of the belief that there are no productions that can be made. Yeah, we could produce a video that make it seem like a virus came out here. You know what I mean? We could do all kinds of shit, but that's not what's going on here, dude. It's not what's going on here. And for people to believe anything to the contrary is a little insane as far as I'm concerned. So let me compile some more videos, specifically so those of you who don't give enough of a shit to research can just see some of what I'm talking about. And then when we speak in the future, you'll know what the hell I mean. Because, yeah, I think we need ourselves a good little compilation of videos, at least the safe for work ones. And, things will make a little more sense. Goddamn. Tiffany's Mind says, good morning, Kyle plus Dia. I like to think that that's kind of like a Dragon Ball Z fusion. But I think it'd make me shorter. I wouldn't be interested in that.
It wouldn't make you average height. The hell are you on about?
I wouldn't want to fuse with Dia. My titties are big enough as it is. Her titties are too big. It's bad. Sounds like a really unbalanced fusion. Be falling over. Jeez. The coronavirus started in December. The only reason people really started to realize it was when social media grabbed on. No kind of officials would have been open with it. Well, no, man, it's not like social media made the coronavirus relevant, dude. The fact that people were dropping, and so I want to say copious an amount, like that forced it to the forefront. And the thing that made it a problem was that by the time everybody knew about it, I don't want to say it caused hysteria, but basically the people rushing to the hospitals outnumbered the people that would have been able to treat them. And if you didn't have the virus and you rushed to this facility in the hopes of being looked at or treated, you have it now because you're sharing immediate space with other people who most certainly do have it. So basically, the virus spread faster than it might have otherwise because of the way everything is handled socially in China, where it's like, hey, let's scrub social media of this, let's scrub it of that. Boy, whatever. It's sad, but I mean, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Is Dia the cure for the virus? Well, I gotta keep her in her display case as a reminder, you know, that it's not over. Break in case of emergency. Number 11. Freshman year of high school, football team is out practicing. A senior varsity player came into the freshman locker room, cut all the locks off the lockers, and stole our clothes. He was nice enough to take wallets and phones out of the pockets and leave them in the lockers, though. That's weird. The idiot didn't realize the hallway cameras had him the whole time. Most of us chose... Excuse me? Damn it. And most of us chose... not to shower until we got home, and as a team proceeded to leave in groups in undershirts and boxers, or no shirts and boxers after getting a call. Our rides were there. Small town, small school, so ultimately he was just benched for a few games and suspended for a day. I mean, it's such a dumb prank, you know? Like when you do a prank, and like let humor be a factor. Make it funny. This isn't funny, it's just lame. It's just lame. I'm like excited about this compilation now because there's a lot of fun videos that we can find. You know what I'm talking about? I almost kind of want to look up some gangster videos right now. God damn.
You're not even done with your list.
The list is China now. The list is China. Okay.
You'll never get remonetized.
Wait, no, this is Animal Crossing, not the coronavirus. Can't remember that. Oh my god, no! Okay, man. What are these, like the top ones? Residents are welded inside their apartment blocks and left to die. The Chinese Communist Party is lying to the world about the severity of the coronavirus. Damn. Don't open dead inside, huh, guys? That's fucked up. Well. Should those dudes just be walking around with no mask and shit? Can't it, like, get in your face? Is this the baby that was born with it? my God. Look, man. Oh my God. Well, continuing this list, here we are. Number 10. In 8th grade, we went on a class trip to Hershey Park. 2 girls. Come on, man. In 8th grade, we went on a class trip to Hershey Park. 2 girls gave a guy a blowjob on the bus ride home next to a sleeping chaperone. They eventually got caught, and that's why there are now no co-ed buses in the district. This was in 2002. Man, they ruined it for everybody. They ruined it for everybody. Right next to a sleeping chaperone. Wow, man. It's just like, y'all can't be discreet about this. We gotta pour out one for the sadness that is them ruining it for the future. They don't even care. They don't even care. How can she slap? Ladies and gentlemen, is your day going well? Is everything better than you hoped? Did things work out in a way that kind of surprised you? Let me know. I'm happy for you. I'm so proud. Proud. Did you put on new rice?
No, I can go do that.
Please. That's a lot of hair, Dia. Dia's got a lot of hair, you know? You know what made me really sad the other day? Thinking about like girls that are like super flat, right? And then they like cut their hair super short, right? and then they like, well, their thing is like, I want to say, investing all of their time, effort into one, not a hobby, but let's call it an interest, okay? So whether that's, I don't know, man, you know, a specific type of craft, you know, or maybe they're into film and they're just gonna push that really fucking hard. The problem is, it's still just one thing, you know? And I literally wake up in a cold sweat thinking about this at night, so please forgive me while I just tell you about it. My fear is that one day I'll just be so uninteresting that I can't have more than 3 things that I can claim are relevant for real. For real. I feel like one day I'm just going to have one thing or 2 things that I'm all about. And
that'll be relevant to who? To you or to others?
Yes, but by definition I will then be uninteresting.
To who?
Because I'm like a 2-note motherfucker. I'd be like a 2-dimensional character in
that case, you would be giving people who have something to say about you more power because, I only have 1 or 2 interesting things about me, so now I'm bored.
No. Like, if, again, to these people that only have this one thing that they're into, if they're happy, nothing else matters. And nobody's opinion should matter. Just like with me, if I only had 1 or 2 things that I was into, nothing should matter and nobody's opinion should matter. But I'm scared by the idea of only having this 1 or 2 thing that is relevant to me or that I'm into at all. Because by my standard of like what I hold myself to, I would then be a boring motherfucker where it's just like, I'm really into food and I really like like Furbies or something. Shit.
You would be a completely different person if
Actually, that's not even far off from a lot of women right now. They probably really like their cats or whatever stupid animal that they have. Huh?
You're a man.
What are you talking about?
You don't like any of that stuff.
Yes, it's not something that is a legitimate fear because I'm not going to be funneled down into 1 or 2 interests. What I'm saying is the fear still exists that there is a end game where I only have this one interest.
Man, that's a dumb fear to have.
Your face too, bitch.
I don't
Can
care.
you go put on my rice, please?
Stop talking about
punk ass rice maker. I'ma get that rice, baby. Seriously though, it could happen to any of you. It's a big deal. So you should try your best to remain vigilant in seeking out new worlds, new civilizations, boldly going where no alternate dimension version of yourself has gone before. You know? Or it'll happen to all of us. We'll just be the type of people that end up with cats and just love like certain types of food, and that'll be our, there's nothing wrong with that, but it can't be the only thing. Come on. Food and cats? Jeez. I'm not sure my nose has been this runny ever. So, there's that. What happened to the version of us that was trying to get away with BJ's next to a sleeping chaperone on a bus? What the hell am I reading? Number 9. Some kids at a party got blackout wasted and pooped himself. In the middle of the crowd, he took his pants down, slipped in it, and proceeded to army crawl to try and make it out, but just smeared it everywhere. He is still known as the party pooper. This is a Denny's, and you talking about this to me? Oh my God. Jade, I'm so sorry. Look at what happened to my list. Look what they did to my boy. The party pooper. Imagine, if you will, somebody pooping their pants and then slipping in it. And instead of immediately getting up, they crawled on their stomach, like using their arms to pull themselves forward in the poop, smearing it. I'm so sorry, Jade. As a queen, as royalty, you deserve better. I need to get myself a slider for like a list or a perky meter where like it'll just be nice big perky titties, and it'll be maxed out when the list begins. And then the other end of the meter will be like super saggy. And as the list goes on, I will just move it up or move it down, or I'll let you guys control it. I'll let you guys control the list meter or some shit. Oh, I'm supposed to be playing Phantasy Star Universe 2 because that's like live until tomorrow, but I tried playing it yesterday and I passed out. I was way too sleepy. It's a long day. I wondered if that's what normal people feel like all the time. Just completely tired and with no energy. That's not fair. No energy to do the things that I want to do? So all I can do is focus on these cats and food? Oh. Number 8. In band, before a football game, I walk into the percussion room to hang out with the homies. Everyone is huddled around this dude in the corner of the room laughing. So of course I walk over to check it out. Turns out the dude was showing everyone how tiny his dick was, and everyone was fascinated. He had a micro pee-pee. It was really, really small. Like from the tip of your pinky to the first knuckle down. I've never seen anything like it. Wow. That's so sad. I spend so much time thinking about flat girls, but I never think of like no pee-pee dudes. Does anybody in here have a small pee-pee? I'm so sorry. Do you compensate for it if you do? Tell me. Because the girls are really cagey about what's obvious compensation for the lack of chest, but I would imagine that maybe a man could be real with himself if he had a small pee-pee and tell me what his compensation might be. All I know is you guys should probably be working on getting a lot of weed, so that we can all share that weed. I always think if like I had a compound and I invited people to live, that would be like one of the biggest offerings. Just a bunch of weed. Oh my god, and he's brought weed. Welcome. Continuing up, we arrive at number 7. We had a girl who would sit in the back of the bus and seemed to always have a different dude sit next to her. Turns out she was giving guys hand jobs for a small price. What an entrepreneur. Somebody says school is all about learning a trade. Jack of all trades. Oh my god. She was trading jacks. Wow. I don't know, man. She could have been making more by getting that mouth dirty. You know what I'm talking about? And maybe she was. We'll never know. Every day, a new customer. Wow. I'm trying to figure out what a girl in high school is using her money to do. What if she had enough to buy a car after a couple of months? Oh, man. Number 6. I ran cross country in high school. Sometimes during practice, we would run through trails in the woods that surround the school. We know where this is going. One day, right after school ended, we started running down the trails and stumbled upon 2 students having sex. Judging by their reactions, I don't think they were expecting a group of 15 guys to run by while they were getting it on. Getting it on. Somebody said, did they finish? Didn't stick around long enough to find out, but I imagine they relocated to a more private location first. Well, good for everybody involved. Piggy Swinks says, I think most ladies have small peepees. Not if they play their cards right. They can get big peepees. Real big. Veiny peepees. Wow. And I'm a man, and, you know, I could decide to be a woman, and then I'd still have my big peepee. Like, check it out. I'm a woman. That's how I decide to identify and live my life, and you would be a bigot if you don't refer to me as a lady. That's who I am and who I wanna be. Dance Thanos. I'm a lady and it feels good. And I'm like, bing bong, look at my boobs. I'm gonna go buy a wig. A little bit of makeup. Indistinguishable from. Hey Kyle, can you have a baby? How dare you? Yes. Oh, man. Seraphin says that sounds like a hassle. Why? What is a hassle in that? Number 6, -1. I walked into a bathroom after school and found a guy and a girl about to go to town. She had her shirt off and skirt up, and he had his pants on. Oh, damn. Usually I have my pants at 3. This guy had his pants 1? Oh, man. I mean, I caught them just before the moment of insertion. Okay. I said nothing. I would have left them to it, except all our bathrooms on campus, except this one, were always locked shortly before the last bell. So I silently walked to a urinal, calmly did my business, properly washed my hands, and by the time I went to leave, the girl was hiding in a stall, and the guy was waiting by the door. I shrugged at the guy. The guy shrugged back. I left and heard the door lock behind me. Well, none of us said anything or made a sound during the entire exchange. Nice. I'm surprised that they were so, I don't know, like not interested in the exhibition of him being in there. Number 4, I went to a boarding school my freshman year of high school, and a few weeks in, I volunteered to help our librarian's dog for her while her leg was healing after an injury. So, I was walking this huge dog through the woods around campus when he suddenly sniffed the air and ripped the leash out of my hands and took off into the underbrush. I started chasing after him, and all I could hear was screaming and yelling, and I thought, oh God, this dog mauled someone, and I'm going to get expelled. Broke through a clearing, and there were 5 half-naked upperclassmen trying to put their clothes on, and scattering while this dog is joyously barking and jumping on and licking them. Too long didn't read, accidentally interrupted an orgy in the woods with my librarian's dog. Now, if that's not a fucking sentence right there, I'm not sure what is. Dia, was there more beef?
Yeah, there's still more.
How much more? Like about as much as there was last night?
Yep.
Cool. I'm thinking about throwing in some of the cordon bleu, but is there chicken from last night?
Yep.
How much?
I think enough if we were to share it for both of us, if that's what we wanted to do.
You think?
Yes, but I suppose it wouldn't be me serving it, so perhaps it'd be enough for you. And just you.
Well, if I have the ground beef and the chicken, maybe it will be enough to split.
Yep. Should be. Also, I have pizza and wings, so I'll be fine.
You didn't eat the wings?
Not yet. I ate pizza.
Here's hoping that the wings redeem you. We could regard them as the wings of redemption.
Ugh.
As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 3. This was junior high, but one kid who we suspected was gay gave another kid who we did not suspect was gay a blowjob in the bathroom stall. And for what? A holographic Clefairy Pokemon card. You out here blowing niggas for Pokemon cards? Yeah, it's gonna be worth something someday, Dad. Oh my God, I have no son. Now, I may have referred to the one Asian person that I know that I talk to as a holographic or a potentially holographic Pokemon card when all of this coronavirus thing blows over, because if most of China is wiped out by that, hey, Chinese people gonna go back to novelty status, which is not good, but you know, people may chase them and be like, oh, you know, I was thinking about Chinese food and I haven't had Chinese food in months now. Isn't that crazy? We got to make our own Chinese food. I got some of that sesame sauce.
It's been a month. Relax.
It's felt like years.
I know.
I haven't had some sesame chicken, some General Tso's. Oh, I miss it. But it's not worth it. We have to be safe. Can I tell you guys something? If there's any other person in here with the Wish app, what has been going on with this motherfucking app? They have been notifying me more than they ever have in the entire time I've ever had this app. And I believe it's because they trying to steal. They trying to steal our money and get that virus out there. Who is Beelzebeth? All right. And a hello to HSDJ Swag. What a name, dude. Where y'all getting these damn names? The middle school store?
Oh yeah, boys, it's DJ Swag coming at you with another fucking video, man. Today, I'ma show y'all how to make the computer go faster. That's right.
That's right. That's right. Number 2. In middle school, some kids walked in and started having sex in the stall next to me while I was pooping. Eventually, they smelt my presence. Somebody said, gotta assert your dominance. The fact that he took a poop in school toilets asserts him as an alpha. Dude, like I think if I had a genuine fear of something, it would be public restrooms. I'm dead serious. I don't think... Well... man, my brain really just flooded itself with scenarios in which potentially maybe I'd consider it. But the real question is, like, would you crap yourself if it was the only option? Obviously no, so there's nothing to say. Wow. Look, number 1 on this list. No one thought it would be a bad idea for the cross-country team to have thin white uniforms until we had a race in a thunderstorm. So many flashbacks of penises swaying with each stride. Left, 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 right, left. In my school, it was girls' varsity soccer in the spring. We had lots of fans when it rained. Ain't no big titty girls playing soccer. Also, if you're playing, you're strapping those things down so they're not all over the place. Boobs through a sports bra? They'd have to be so pointlessly big that there's no point for you to even play soccer. You ain't got to compensate that hard, girl. Just let that attention come to you. You know what I'm talking about? Right, pizza girl? She's pizza girl now. Boo, 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 boo. I'll be fart boy. Pizza girl and fart boy. Come on. Oh, I got you.
I'm eating.
And fart boy. Sorry, we're like running along the ground like in a cool video game intro opening. But like, I start off behind you, but then I use the boost to get in front of you. You know what the boost is?
Yes, I know.
It's the fart. Use the boost.
It essentially fumigate me.
You know, just crop dusting. Gotta dust them crabs. So guys, I gotta, I guess, assemble a bunch of oh cool. The government in China are now locking people in their own homes. This is like a 3-day-old development though. Wait a minute. So if people are locked in their homes, do they not have internet access? Because if they do, surely they could just like get on the right type of internet with a VPN and just dump a lot of this shit. What are the police gonna come do? Arrest them? Not when they're in the death boxes, which are now their apartments. Can you give me some details on physical isolation? Right now, physical isolation is to lock your house up. This is on Public Freakout. This is the very page that I usually go to. This is scary. Sucks, man. Sucks. But not in the good type of suck way, you know?
Who the hell wants to know if someone here is under the age of 18? That's gross.
Character creator? Oh, you wish this was what was going on in fucking Fortnite. That would be fucking sick. But they'd never allow it. Because they suck so much balls. Oh, sucking the balls. If there were ever an animal that were capable of being One Punch Man, it would be a gorilla. Uh-oh. Well, what about my sneakers? Don't touch me, dude. Come on, get off the train. Get off the train. Let me get the angles. Come on. Let me get that right angle. Hold on. Is anybody gonna get Sparta'd? Come on. Let's go. This is how you posture. Come on. Let's go. We're going. Wait, are you on the train? How can you get good angle if you're on the train? Is it worth it? Neither of them are doing it. What is this? Do something if you're gonna do so. Oh my god, do something. What is happening? The dude with the backpack seemed like he had some power, but none of you know how to What is happening? Throw a punch. This is the gayest thing I've ever seen. No, please. Take it to a pride parade. Alright? Because there's nobody fighting here. Anyway, back to my Animal Crossing. Is this real? Don't tell the Chinese. Dio is nodding. She likes that one.
No.
Yeah.
Shaking my head.
That's nodding in China.
Oh
You
my
know.
God. Shut up.
What a cute little bat. Who would put him in soup? Who would do that? It's not fucking. It's not. How is it racist when they do it? That's the crazy part. You do this. I could pull up the video right now. The girl got the bat in her mouth, breaking it up. Delicious.
Americans would do something crazy like that if they were able to do so.
Oh my god.
But they can't, so they sit on their little high horse thinking that they're above, a country who has people let them do whatever they want, essentially. So, no.
Don't I need like armed guards in my Minecraft server to make sure that people aren't ruining things? Because if somebody ruins something,
It's fake.
what's fake?
The bat, maybe?
Oh, the render of the bat? That sucks.
I don't know.
Ooh. Woody Allen. Fucking in a back alley. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to public freak out real quick. Plan B freak out? Is this like an abortion clinic? Oh my god, look how they're standing. Gross. Is Plan B just looking at him? Why are they standing like that? Ew. I know they think they cute. What the fuck?
What is the video? Is this a video game?
Oh my god, she's doing the Thanos. She's...
Like, oh my god. Is this a
No. What the hell? This is trashy, boy. Oh my god, you're freaking out on a golf course. I'm a man's man. When you just fall over. Were you a white girl in a horror movie? This dude he was like, no. Oh, mercy. This man got arrested after this. Oh no, it's China. Ooh! Holy shit, there goes some bodies right there.
I don't think you should be showing this.
Oh, please. It's China, dude. Yeah, so yeah, we're not supposed to show anything. We're only supposed to talk like Philip DeFranco.
You're on YouTube.
What is up, guys? It's your boy. Don't forget to check out my sponsor. Go there, use the link, give me your money. Also, nothing's going on in the world. Everybody's just being a little bit exaggerating. There's a lot of misinformation out there, guys. Only get your news from official channels like China, who tells you everything's fine. It's just a little bit of a cough. No big deal. What? People getting welded into the buildings? You believe anything. Bodies? What bodies? Don't look at that. That's what's it's Photoshop, but of a video variety. You know, it's like a deep fake. You ever heard of those? Don't look those up. Only watch me, Philip DeFranco. Get your news from official channels.
Sorry, I took something.
He took something.
Who shared my video? My photo. I took something. I asked.
Oh, this guy's mad because he stole and then he put the video out and now everybody knows. And he mad because of what he did. Classic. Why did you show people what I did? I thought it was between us. You stupid bitch. Zombie apocalypse, people hoarding up supplies. Very good, very smart. Oh my god. 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 Yo, this is real. Holy fucking nama bing bong. Just way too much going on here for words. I want to see that, but I can't share it here. Give me a second. Just gonna check this out in another window, but I'll be audible. Oh, I've seen this. Oh no, I've seen this one. And I think that guy only has like like he doesn't have a hand or something, you know? Yeah, fucked up. Let's not even worry about that.
Sorry, we didn't meet the standard of quality that you were hoping for.
Oh, it's just some kind of Karen.
That's business card to our store manager, and we'll have your other drink out here shortly.
Thank you. That's a free drink.
Sorry about the wait. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Oh, that's sad.
Against the law for you.
We've seen this a billion times. So there's nothing interesting on Public Freakout. Active shooter in Thailand. Yo, why is this not safe for work though? It doesn't show anything good. It's just Public Freakout. It's just a bit of the bang bang. Oh man. This is the one where 17 people died, right? Huh? 20, damn. We've seen a lot of shootings recently where like a lot of people don't, go down. And, thankfully it's because of incompetence on the behalf of the person, with the weapon. But it sucks that this person got himself a body count. Oh boy. I don't want to click on any more of these guys. A ninja says, Kyle, how do I join on Nintendo Switch? How do you join the server? I thought that it would work with that one link. Is there a way how to join Minecraft Realm Switch? On Nintendo Switch, how to join crossplay. Select play from the main menu. Press RB to access friends. On Xbox One, select an active game to join. Okay, so listen up, ladies and gentlemen. There is a likelihood that you may need to be friends with me on Xbox to join my Minecraft world. That may be comedic. But lucky for you, my name on Xbox is just Kyle. So just like the Snapchat, CYAEL, just like the Twitter, just plug that in. Let me try to bring up that window very quickly. Fuck me. That's not even working, is it? Probably needs to be game capture. Typical. You do this every time, don't you? Play. Friends. I believe if you go to add friend, you can just type in Kyle and maybe it'll work. Because this website says how to use Minecraft crossplay on Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Open Minecraft. Select sign in for free when prompted and on Microsoft account. Enter the unique code displayed. Bruh. What the fuck am I looking at, bro? The real question is this world not crossplay by default? It should be. Me. Let's see, members. I don't know, man. So here's the link again. I copy the link. I'm gonna throw it into here. You guys should be able to just access it from there. Wolf says you can't join the realm on PS4. Alright guys, well I'll end the stream and I'll look into it right now. Message me in the Discord or on Snapchat and I'll try to see what I need to change if there's something I need to change. Flash says maybe the realm has a limited amount of players. Long story short, there's only 3 people that have joined the realm, straight up. So, you know, with me, that's 4. It's not like there's a maximum number of people. It just seems to be the issue between, I guess, getting people on certain platforms in. If one person is saying they can't get in on PS4, and then somebody on Switch is confused too, then I need to see what the hell is really happening, you know? That being said, I wish you all a wonderful night. Hope you guys really get the chance to de-stress and unwind. Get at me and you'll talk to you tomorrow or later when I decide to stream this game or whatever game. Unlike Major in 5th grade or 6th grade, we had a public park attached to our school. We were not allowed to go there much. We found a girl's underwear and a used condom together near, and I don't think we told the teacher. Well, I mean, what was done was done. What was done was done. What can you do? All right, guys, love you. Later. Take it easy. Special thanks to Jade. Stay amazing. Good night.